guys, this is Eunice and welcome to Short Urban Medicine. Welcome to Short Urban Knowledge. Today we're going to be talking about Devil's Claw. Devil's Claw is one of those herbs that is not well known to a lot of people, but it does have a lot of great benefits and so forth. And this is one of the reasons that I want to bring it up today. I think I have talked about Devil Claw once before, which is a while back and so forth, but it has came around again. So I'm like very happy to give you this information here. And of course, I've got my little notes and so forth, so I can glance and so forth, so I don't miss anything. And sometimes I still do miss at least one thing, but I go back and do it and so forth. And devil claw is one of those good herbs and so forth. If you have arthritis and inflammation and things like that, it is really good for that. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, well, let's go ahead and give this little announcement first, and then we're going to get into it. Okay, if you are interested in jewelry, vintage, and things like that, crafting and so forth, I do have another channel. It's called Shawzay Pre-Love Collection. Take a look at that. I am going to be putting more craft videos on that and so far. And as I had said on on that same channel, that I have already also gone back to do some designs, some jewelry of my own. So for those who don't know that, yeah, take a look at Shawzay Pre-Love Collection. Okay, so let's get on with it. And so far we are talking about Devil Claw. And again, I just said that it is mostly used for arthritis and things like that. It's great for people that do have arthritis and inflammation and all that. Devil Claw was introduced first to Europe in the early 1900s and so far, where the dry root is used for the formulation, and it is still used that day to day too. You can actually grow devil claw and so forth, and you do have to harvest it to make your formulations and so forth. And you can do devil claw herbal capsule, and you can also do devil claws tonic and so forth. Those are the two formulations that is well known and so forth, and those tonics are very strong and potent. So I always recommend that, but for the taste, and some people cannot because it is a bitterant and so forth, you want to do the capsule. Okay. It also relieves heartburn, reduce pain, and indigestion as well, which is good for the toxic and so forth, to take it that way and so forth instead of the herbal capsule. Today, devil claws is also used widely in Germany and France to fight inflammation. It's used in America too to fight inflammation and use arthritis. And again, those are the two things that is mainly used in this particular state. And so far, devil claws used for is for the inflammation and arthritis and so forth, and the pain and all that. So it is highly used in this country as well, in the USA. A lot of people, again, is not familiar with devil claw, but those who are familiar with it, they know, pretty much what it's used for and everything. And herbal medicine in general is used a lot in this country, and so for supplements and things like that. You can now go to the store and buy certain supplements. You can go to the herbalist, whole food stores, and also get your supplements. I always recommend that you go to a herbalist for supplements, because that way you're getting the actual 100% blend of that particular supplement and so forth, and still it being mixed with a lot of other stuff. Okay. And come to find out, some of the supplements and so forth do not have, if you can legally, because you have to put what is in the ingredients and so far. So if you put devil claws in there. You don't have to say how much you put in there. And with the devil claws, you do need to put quite a enough in there in order for it to do some good, in order for it to work and get into your system, just like anything else. And so far, that. But that is one of the things that is happening. And so far, just like you when you're buying soap. I know I'm getting way off the topic. I do that. But anyway, like when you're buying soap and so far, and you get that ingredients that's in there and so far. Okay, you're getting shea butter, but you're not getting very much shea butter or coconut oils and whatever. But if you do get it from the soap maker, those handcrafters and so forth, you're getting a ton of all the good stuff that you're supposed to have, and that's what you want and all that. Herbal medicine or herbal supplements or supplements in general is the same and so far. I was just telling my husband the other day, it depends on who or where you get your supplements from, where you get your herbs from, and all that is very, very important as to where you get these things from. Because he was reading an ad or some kind of news thing that came up and said that a lot of the supplements that you get it from the stores and so forth have what he said it wasn't good. I'm trying to think of the right word to say for it and so forth. Mold, I think, say it had mold in it and so forth, and that's not good. And what I would recommend for that for sure is to know who you're getting your stuff from and all that. Be very you know aware of where you're getting your stuff from and so forth. You cannot buy this stuff just anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So you need to make sure of that. Okay, so that would take care of that. Also, devil claws works with arthritis pains, headaches, and also lower back pain. So it is good for those pains and so forth. And again, if you can take a tonic and so forth, it helps with toxic inflammation. Um, it relieves the pain and all that stuff and so forth in it. And it is recommended that this particular devil claw is only used for like 8 to 12 weeks. Because this is a strong herb. Even though it's a natural herb, it is very strong. It is a bitterant, as I said, and so far. And on the skin and so far, um, devil claws can treat boils and so far. And uh, if you have a tonic, it's liquid and so forth. Or if you want to make a salve or something out of devil claws, you can do that too. Because like I said, if you harvest devil claw, you do have to let it dry out and then put it in a powder form so you can make your formulations and so forth. And that's a capsule and tonic and so forth. So that is how you do that. So let's go over this real quick and so forth about what devil claw is good for and the great benefits that it helps and so forth. And I know that it helps a lot of people. So many people have arthritis in this state and country. I'm saying in this state, but in this country, so many people, inflammation, joint pain, lower back pain. So many people have this and so forth. And the thing of it is, when you go to your doctor and so far, you're going to get something for the pain. Now, some doctors won't give you too heavy of a medication and so forth, but some of them do, and that is not good to have you on heavy and harsh traditional medication and so far. It is not good. It is not good. And then I do know that some people that are in pain and so far, they say the doctor don't give them strong enough dose and so far and everything. So it is like, a really issue and so far because a lot of people have severe lower back pain and so forth. And it's keeping them out of work. It's keeping them from doing this, keeping them from doing that. Also, they have arthritis, which is in a lot of pain, and so forth with inflammation and all that stuff. So, we are suffering from those symptoms and so forth. And devil claw is one of those that can help with that and so far. But again, this herb is a pretty strong herb. It is a bitterant, and you can use this for a short amount of time. So talk to your doctor, talk to a herbalist and so forth to see if this is something that you can actually do. And please do more research on this here, devil's claw, before you take it and so forth. And as I always say, before you begin any herbal regimen, seek a herbalist or healthcare provider and so forth. Just don't, and do some research yourself. Just don't start, taking anybody's word for it that, this and that. So do your research and so far. And so, so that it may help you and so forth. If your doctor gives you a lower dose and the pain medicine that they're giving you is not working, this may be a time that you want to try out devil claws and so for a natural herbal medicine for that and so far. But you do have to make sure that you can take it and so far, along with your other medications and things like that. So it's very, very important for that research to be done. It's very, very important for you to talk to someone who can help you to make those decisions and so far about any herbal medicine and so far. Natural, yes, but that does not mean that it's not strong and so forth and everything. And most all herbal herbs and so forth have some great health benefits and things like that. You just have to find the ones that do. So there are other herbal medicines so forth that does help with arthritis, inflammation, back pains, and all that stuff as well. And that might be a better choice for you and so forth. So you just have to do your research on that. And I hope this information has helped you. If you cannot help you, pass it on to someone that it may can help and so far. Because, we just want to live a wellness life. We want to be able to go, jump up, go here, go there. We don't want to just sit and hurt and pain all the time. So we are willing to try, but in the willingness to try, don't overlook this research. Don't overlook, checking it out to make sure that it's going to, help you, that you can take it and so forth. And I'll see you back next Thursday on another Herbal Knowledge. Bye.
Can you feel my love? Oh, oh. Can you feel my